What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the channel, and today we are playing more Starfield. So we just done the massive pirates section, right? We just went and fought the pirate captain, and now we're back on our ship. We're about to go to Jemison, I'm pretty sure. We're about to go and see this like 10 people, the Constellation. We're about to see what it's all about. So welcome back in. I hope you're well. Yeah, make sure you got your drinks and snacks, bro. I'm very, very excited to play more of this. Let's just get into it. Let's do this. So here we are. We're on the ship. This is exactly where we left it. So it says fast travel directly from the menu. So let's go onto the menu. Let's go to the ship. And then I think from here. So select missions in the bottom section. Cool. Okay. So toggle which quest is tracked on your HUD. Only one quest can be tracked at a time. Select the name of the quest to expand the list of open objectives. Select the name of the quest to expand the list of open objectives. Select any objective the quests track the whole quest. Select any objective in the quest to track the whole quest. You can press the set course button to automatically navigate to your active quest objective. We don't really want to do that so much, but... Oh, okay. Oh, wait, we'll automatically... Amazing. That's cool. No, I like that. So they make it really easy for you to be able to direct yourself to a mission if you want. Or direct yourself to, you know, somewhere you don't want to be flying around looking for it and jumping between each one. What's this?
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
So then I have to go onto the map, right? So can I just travel? I don't think you can travel. I think that's just getting further away as I get near it. I think that's what's happening. Let's go. So then do you have to go into the map to then do it? Hang on, scan. Here we go. So yeah, we're going to New Atlantis. So I think they showed this off, didn't they? I think they showed this off. But I don't think you can actually fly to the planet. I think you have to travel into it. I think you have to do this, basically. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Because if there's another way of doing it, then obviously I want to try it out. But whoa! Okay, civilization. Okay. Let's... Shall we get up first before we exit our ship? Let's just see what's... I want to change... We got an outfit, and I'm going to change our outfit up a little bit, because we have got a new outfit. If we just quickly go here and look at this... It should say we got another outfit, no? Oh, apparel, here we go. So, we've got this on... But we've also got this and this. I'm going to put this on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, that's so much better. What do you mean? I've run out of O2. What do you mean? Okay. I love the ship. I love all of this as well. Like, look at all the stuff on it, bro. A broken Constellation helmet there, so we don't want a broken one. Oh wait, the one I just put on wasn't broken, was it? I don't think so. We do need to heal though. Wow, my health is low. You alright, Vasco? Are you good, bro?
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Yeah,
there is room in my storage hold for further items.
Yep, yes, please. Could you take inventory? Could you take, please? I have in here one of them, and I have two of them. Could you just take them, please? Thank you. That's going to do me the world of good. Thank you, Vasco. Right. Who am I here to meet? Look at my character, bro. Now. Oh, this is so cool. Okay.
What? No Barrett?
Who's this?
Let me guess.
Actuators look decent. Normally
For a ship this old.
So I've got to talk to you?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
What, my ship needs some repairs? 1,000 credits. Let me see what ships you have for sale. Where did you say I could sell things? Where can I go if I need more crew for my ship?
I would try to viewport. He'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
I don't want to repair my ship, I'll be honest. I don't want to spend that much. I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
So this is the ship that we've got. So you can, yeah, I don't know how this really works. But I think, so that's showing us all of the stuff that we can, like, obviously change and divert things. So that's shield, speed. So so if you go upgrade ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where modules should be placed. Okay, some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Multiple upgrades can be made and their cost will be added at the end of the session. Okay. So if I say I went and wanted to do, does it tell you how much it's going to be? Value 1,375 for the lasers. Okay, so what about engine? Engine's going to be expensive, isn't it? 11,100. Wow, man. I only have 3,258. Yeah, we're not doing any of that at the moment. That's not happening. So what's ship builder? So ship builder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new modules will appear. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The ship builder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There is a flight check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. Right, so you can actually redesign all of this. I have no idea how this works, bro, to be honest. All I know is we can change the colour, and the colour, what, is it free to change colour? I think so. I think so. I don't really know how that all works. We will get into that, but I just don't really know how that works. Where should I could sell things?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp.
Cool.
Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Right, okay. Let me see what ships you have for
I'm
sale.
sure you can find something you like.
Okay, so a Rambler. Wow, look at the size of this. Galileo, Kafir, Galadius, and they all have different things. The Shield Breaker. Look at the value of that though. 279,425. Wow, they're all really expensive. Okay. So let's exit
Everything
this.
looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Yeah, my ship's fine, bro. Okay, so this is New
I can
Atlantis.
assure you, this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for...
Why am I wearing this outfit, bro? Like, they're all breathing normally, can't I? Can I take this off? Do I have to be wearing this right now? Shop. Respect. I think so.
a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. I kinda smell, but I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. No soliciting, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. It's just really cool being able to hear those kind of conversations, you know? It's really cool being able to hear those conversations. There's some... What's up here?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Oh, security room? Okay. Look at this. Whoa.
Okay, no bounty.
I think when you go into third person, it actually gives you a sense of scale. What? So can we go into here, for example? We can. Look at this. Hello, Sergeant Yumi.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
A job? Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
I actually am, bro.
Well,
Talk to me about it.
First things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
Oh yeah, totally. I was head of security at the Astral Lounge on Neon for like 8 years. I had a run-in with the Crimson Fleet. Don't know if that counts.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Okay, so that's our side mission, right? What's Mast?
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
Yeah, you didn't know, but imagine if interviews were that easy. You mentioned Aegis. Who are they?
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
Okay, why am I bringing this package here and not Aegis?
Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
Okay.
Let me know if you have any questions.
No worries, bro.
I'm really rather busy.
What's in this? Oh, yeah, we won't steal anything yet. We don't want to cause problems. Just got a job with him, bro. The easiest job interview I've ever witnessed. Right. So yeah, there's lots of this sort of stuff to do on the map. Well, I say map. There is no map. It's not a map. You don't have a map. You have like a... literally your Chroma watch, which basically just tells you what to do. When it's got everything on there, but it's...
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want.
Thanks, Nissa.
That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
I could use a drink. Business seems to be booming for you. I heard any news? Oh, you could use a drink.
Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
Okay. It's actually... oh. Damn! With your prices? Wow. I don't think I'll have anything, actually. Don't worry about it. So what's news around town?
I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
Right, okay. Business seems to be booming for you.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything.
Okay.
A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Well, I have to give this a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference.
And he hasn't come back?
He never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go to the security, see if you can get... sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink. Can't you just order some... you should go and talk to security, see if you can get what's yours.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
It sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I'm here for you. I'll do whatever I can. I don't think this is something I can help you with. I mean, who do I need to kill? I'll do whatever I can.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Don't worry, I'll figure something out. No hostages? Well, there goes my idea. Do you have any information to go off of? Yes, that one.
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
What have you tried already?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff,
Yeah.
I don't expect the forms to matter. At all.
No, they won't.
I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe?
Yeah, the guy just got a job from.
He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlanta Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
Okay. Shall we just say this as well?
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right?
Sounds easy enough. How do I get what you need?
I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure
Yeah,
there has to be a way to get what.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
See you around.
Okay, so we got a couple of missions now on the map.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine.
I'm just going through. This is really just about exploring this stunning world, man. Look at that. Bro, you don't have to like get right up my arse, Vasco. You can keep back a little bit, bro. Give me some space to breathe.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly. It is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Okay, what is this?
If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can find something.
Oh, it is. It's a little smoke fillet. It's like they do a bit of everything. This is the shop, right?
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Okay. Nice place you've got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Okay, I'd like to see what you've got for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Let's see. So this is what they've got. So let's look at the weapons they've got. I'm not going to buy anything, bro, but I just want to see what they've got. The spacesuits are cool. Yeah, we're not going to buy anything.
Appreciate the business.
I think she's nice though. She was cheery. Right. Oh, coffee. This is where you find me.
I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Honestly, bro.
It's coffee. Pick fun, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Yeah, sorry. Sure.
This is where you find me, bro. I'd be sitting back here with my map. This is where I'd be, bro. This would be me. Look. This would be me, bro. Sitting here, chilling. Why are you up my ass, bro? Look at him.
Hi there. Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
What's the favorite thing on the menu?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
Let's place an order.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Okay, so what did I have? Is it all coffees? It is. It does give you OT recovery, espresso. That's so cool. Right, let's just go. That's so cool. Right, let's go and go to the waypoint finally, shall we? Oh, it's like a train. Transit car. And it tells you where to go, so please select selection of residential, commercial, or the Mars district. So let's go to the Mars district. Okay. Wow. Oh, we've got like a little aquarium bit here? Don't know. This is cool, man. Can't see any fish in here.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
What? Bro, this is wild.
UC is a thing of the past. President Abello wants to foster
This is insane.
not fracture them. Keep up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head straight to. No, kind of the wrong way, I think. Bro. Let's go up here. Here we go, here we go. Look at that over there. What is that? Like a... We'll have to go and explore that. Let's go and do this first.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Okay. Here we go. This is cool.
Captain Joe,
look at this.
Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh. Requires key, requires key. Right, look at this. This is so cool. Right, let's go in.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attack, but asked me to deliver the artifact. It doesn't matter, I have your artifact. Who are you? We don't start... Why don't we start with you telling me what Constellation is? No, I'd say Pirates attack.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me. How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions? No, how many times has this happened?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Okay. It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience,
okay,
with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Okay, are those the other... What, those are two artifacts there?
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh wow, look.
God, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
I'm part of the group now.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
This is a little much. I need to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they? You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay. How much do you know about the artifacts and what they are?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Okay, alright, I'm in. Tell me what
You
happens
should
next.
take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon.
I was going to say there's 10 of us.
Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Okay, sir.
And here,
Okay.
I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Right, okay.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
So let's...
That you know something no one else does.
Alright, bro, could you just stop getting all...
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Okay, these artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
Right.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight.
No.
Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Okay, so what do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence.
No.
Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
No, I get what you're saying, bro. I'm just... If it means something, I didn't understand it. I know it's important that I can feel it. Maybe I'm just going crazy. All I know is I've never experienced anything like it. You think this was a religious experience? I think it's important.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Makes sense. What brought you to the Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation.
Right.
After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
See, I like Matteo.
Take
He's
care of
cool.
yourself.
Matteo's really nice. This guy's... Walter, are you gonna talk?
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Just a bit. If I'm a rock breaker, bro, you're a raisin. I've been called worse. If that was an apology, you can do better. You don't even know me. I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
Yeah, I gathered that bit.
Welcome aboard.
I gathered that bit, Walter. I gathered that bit. Glad to be here. Just watch the grumpiness in the future.
Now, I've apologized. It's on you to accept and forgive. I'm sure we'll argue again. That's what relationships are. Breakage and repair. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Okay. This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO. What's your role in Constellation? This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO. Do you think the vision I have means anything? What kind of companies? Let's do this one.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Right, okay, let me just listen to that one more time.
Funny thing about companies,
You build one study.
you build
up all the time.
Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis.
Right, okay, cool.
For years, I was.
Yeah.
I finally.
I just wanted to just grab that again in my head. So, what's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my
see.
success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need.
Right.
And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Oh, excuse me. Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like that. Oh, sure, lights and heads in my music all the time. It's a non-stop party in my head. I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're asking. You mean, have I seen something like this before?
This? Or anything else? You'll have to forgive me. I don't know you as well as the others here. If you weren't so new to the group, I might already know the answer.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Okay, what kind of company is Stroud?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Right, okay.
Until next time.
That was a cool conversation. So, we've only got 2 more. Let's talk to
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
Walter.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay. You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right?
I guess so.
Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff, got it. I have more important things to worry about. How would... no, just say organic
There's a
stuff.
galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Okay, I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts. The vision I saw, what do you think it was? Let's have a look. The vision I saw, what do you think it was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Right, that wasn't random, so that's fine. It means something. So there's a reasonable explanation. Whatever I saw and heard, it wasn't coming from me.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared.
I guess so.
We're all in this together now, right?
Yeah. I was wondering what type of exploration work.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable.
Right.
We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Okay. How long have you been working on all of this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Okay, Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Follow Noel, okay.
I hope you're still glad you joined Constellation, Noelle.
It's a dream come true, Sarah. You know that.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, look at the top, look at this.
You've done just about anything.
Imagine that being your ceiling,
it's
bro.
important to me
This
that
is
you
so
feel
cool.
valued here.
It's not always easy, but I just remind myself that if it weren't for you...
Sarah, did you have to talk to her then? Did you have to talk to her then?
I had no idea that any of this was going on.
Yes?
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the iPhone.
Oh, I have actually got some
Okay,
resources.
let's take a look.
Yeah, let's just try this. Let's just try this because we have. We've got bone.
Stay safe, okay?
So you're not going to take me around the. You're not going to take me around the house now? Damn, that's crazy. Okay.
I am at your service, Captain.
Vasco, you're always at my service, bro, and I respect you for it. Let me just go out here. Look at this. Little greenhouse area, look at this. Can we now go upstairs? I just want to check it all out, right? No. Interesting. Let's speak to Sarah then.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I still need some sometimes. What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Okay. How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
I bet. What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary.
Yeah.
Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
I still need some time to get settled. I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Have to admit, I'm excited. I'm excited. My first mission, good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies. Good. A chance to learn more about the United
Jumping
Colonies.
to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay, Sarah will be locked as your follower if you continue. Okay, got it. You and me until we get the artifact. Actually, there's some things I need to do on my own first. What do I get out of this? No, that's cool.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught? Of course that's what she means.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay. Look, Sarah Morgan can't be dismissed until the old neighbourhood is complete. So she is now. So yeah, she's part of our crew. So now, if I'm running,
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Well, that's the problem, Vasco. Is like,
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Okay. Outpost development, what do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Right, sounds good. I'll try next time I'm down on the
The
planet.
blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Cool. Okay. Do you miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so.
So yes.
That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
I'm glad you take your job seriously. Protecting Barrett must have been quite a challenge. Now your job is to support. Protecting Barrett must have been quite a challenge. I'm glad you take your job seriously.
My methods of achieving my primary goals are dictated solely by my programming, and are not subject to the same whims as humans. Even if I wished it, I could not approach it any other way. Also, I am incapable of wishing.
Okay, how long have you been part of Constellation?
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
Oh, it's 43 years of a... Or he's been online for 43 years? Like doing this for 43 years? Or that's how long you've been going? Don't know. Okay, guys, we are going to leave it here. This is a good place to leave it, I feel. Let's leave it here. Look, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, bro. This is so good so far. We're going to probably do a couple of sub missions on the next episode. Man, this is so cool. This is so cool. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.